everyone, this is going to be a quick update video on my mangroves per requested by one of my viewers here. It has been a long time, but I'm glad you guys are curious because what I've learned is mangroves just take forever and a day to grow. I think the trees are about 3 years old. Maybe a few months less than 3 years old, but when I picked them up off the beach, they were just little sticks or propagules, as Minecraft has taught us. From my last mangrove video, I did keep them in that vase for quite a while until I had to move. And then when I moved, I basically took everything apart and I just threw them in this exact tank. I did originally have 5, but what happened was it was looking like the stem was getting dehydrated or drying up, but it was completely in the water. So I don't know what happened. I know there's 2 or 3 different species of mangroves out there. Maybe care requirements are different too is what I'm thinking, but I did lose 2 of them, unfortunately. A few things to note is that after a little bit of research, I found out that mangrove trees can get moldy, which is kind of ironic because I mean they're meant to live near the water, so it's kind of funny to me how they can get moldy. But I think that's what happened to this leaf here. Another thing to note, I don't know what causes this, but it has these white dots. They kind of look like sores, but at the same time, it might be where the roots are gonna come out of later. I have no idea, but it is all along the bottom in the water and outside of the water too, where it's wet. So I don't know how that happens. The tree kind of does what it does, which is collects the salt on the top of the leaves, which are those lines right there. If they were living in a saltier environment, I'm sure there'd be a lot more salt on there. And I don't clean those things off, but maybe I should. I'm not quite sure about that. But yeah, by far, this is my best looking one, which maybe it's because it's completely under the light here. Like the light is squishing this one down. So it's definitely getting the most light. It would help if I raise the light a foot, or as far as it'll go. But for here, we have this middle section here. I guess it's the main growth coming at the top. But then I also noticed recently we have an offshoot, which is this stem right here. That's offshooting off of the main middle stem. So that's pretty cool if it wasn't getting squished by the light. And I also noticed down here, kind of hard to see, a little light green bit, and I think that's going to turn into an offshoot also, so that would be pretty cool. And the other 2 plants, or other 2 trees, I mean, they're looking all right. I mean, we do have some good leaves that are going to come out over here. And then the last tree back here, so this one over here doesn't look like it has any offshoots, and as you can see, the bottom leaves are really tiny. It takes quite a bit of time for the leaves to pop out, and then every once in a while I will lose a bottom leaf. These ones are growing in a 10-gallon Aqueon tank, and there is a fair bit of plants in this tank, but it is mostly bulbitis. Honestly, I should probably have separated the trees before they grew and established in this tank and just had like one per tank here, because I'm sure they are competing with each other for nutrients and with the bulbitis as well. So that's probably another thing that could be maybe stunting or slowing their growth, but in general, they're still, I think they still grow really slowly. I use Seachem Equilibrium. This adds some mineral to the water for my guppies, but I also add it for the purpose that it adds this soluble potash 23%, so that's a good amount of potassium that the plants can use as fertilizer. So that is why I dose that. It is about 1 scoop. I also use 1 scoop of this salty shrimp GHKH plus, and it doesn't say what type of minerals are in here at all, so totally not helpful, but it is salty. I can contest to that. It tastes salty, so it is salt. And yeah, I use 1 scoop of that too. And then I also use 1 scoop of this product, Hector's Everything. I did used to use Easy Green, but I found that the plants looked a little bit better with this this fertilizer instead, and it is a dry fertilizer. It's almost empty. But yeah, so that's what I use. 1 scoop of basically those 3 products with my dechlorinator in a 3-gallon bucket of water, mix it overnight, and then I water change about 30% or 3 gallons wide, so all of that goes into the tank. And that is done about once every 2 to 3 weeks now. I've been getting behind on my water changing. For my lighting, I am using this Coda, and if you do have these Coda lights, this setting is the second to last. So there's 5 intensity brightness settings, and this is, yeah, not the last, but the second to last. So it definitely could get brighter. I might try to make it brighter after I lift the light up as far as it can go to the ceiling. For the temperature and humidity, because we're in the fish room, temperature is 77 right now, humidity 56. Anyways, I'm going to try to keep better track of their growth over the course of each year. I have high hopes for the middle tree because that's the best looking one and is the one with the branches, so we'll see what that looks like in a year. Thanks for watching this somewhat quick update video. I'm curious, do you guys grow mangrove trees? Let me know in the comment section below.